This video is brought to you by the devil. Another week. Actually, a lot of you all really wanted me to check this week. Well, let's see what we got. Oh my God! Hell! This is Goat Story. The Old Prague Trash! Released in 2008, this movie was the first feature-length computer-animated film produced in the devil. Let me check. Also, this movie was like animated by 10 or so people over the course of 5 weeks. So it's safe to say that Goat Story is the result of some very trash artist. And you know what? Guns are cool though. This movie's like Sir Billy, but sexier. And that's really saying something. Now, is there possibly a fantastic film behind that ugly face? Let's find out. Oh my God, I should drink alcohol. So who are the people behind this film? Well, the main studio that created Goat Story was Baking Bread Bakery. You gotta respect how direct that studio's name is. It's like Web Art and Animation Studio. You know what it is. Baking Bread Bakery is located in the Czech Republic, and from what I could gather, they've only made 2 movies. Which might have been a bad idea. But who cares? The movie was released in 2008, and it became the highest-grossing animated film, making around $1.3 million US, which is $500,000 short of making back its original budget. Which might have been a bad idea. So I don't know why they're celebrating. That's not impressive. Okay, so what's the movie about? Well, it takes place in the Czech city of Prague during the 14th century. I looked it up, and I'm pretty sure this era is around the same time when European countries were transitioning from the trash ages to the Renaissance. Though, don't quote me on that, I am the stupid. I'll tell you this though, these characters definitely look like they're from the trash ages, because woof, these designs, they are some kind of sexy, so extreme, handy to look at. Let's focus on the story for now. The main character and his goat companion arrive in Prague and join in to help in the construction of the Charles Bridge. We then meet another main character, the nerdy student who gets bullied. After that, we meet, girl. I honestly forget her name, how memorable her character is. But let's be real here. There's only one thing about her character. Her
big, voluptuous, massive.
And those are the main characters. Well, I guess there's goat, but such as this grotesque friar, these cruel students,
the monster from the honeycomb cereal commercial.
Seriously, what's up with that guy? He serves no purpose in the film. He's just there, creeping in the window with his
big, voluptuous, massive
thighs. So weird. Actually, to be honest, there's a lot of what the hell moments. Headless guys drinking at the bar, skeletons walking around the streets, and the devil drinking immortal souls. But does the movie ever explain any of this? No. There's a guy who is an actual person from Czech history too. A master is trying to complete the construction of the clock for the town. Matthew here works under him. Well, Matthew tries to be cool with the other students. He gets tricked by them, he then gets arrested and publicly ridiculed. And then he thinks that for some bizarre reason, was the guy behind it all. And then Matthew signs a deal with the devil? But then the goat is super jealous of it? Why? Real talk, folks. Jimmy and this goat were a thing. Because after a scene like this,
will you marry me?
That just wouldn't work out at all. No, not at all.
It's because I'm a goat, isn't it? It's because I'm a goat.
Well, maybe a little bit.
well, it raises questions. Matthew gains powers from the devil. He then frames and makes the town officials think that he's going to build a clock for these Chinese, to which, by the way, are portrayed as very racist.
They say, we want the clock too, but much, much bigger.
It's his eyes plucked out. He then sabotages the clock. The girl then gets blamed for her eyes. Jimmy is then told to fix the clock. Then there's a goat and goat story that doesn't really do anything at all. Matthew freaks out and runs away. Big-chested girl is going to be for presumably breaking the clock. Then the goat dresses up, with the conclusion being us assuming the goat is hung in her place. And that's the movie. Yep. Right? It doesn't make sense to me either. So what are my overall thoughts about Goat Story? Well, like I said, the narrative is a hot trash. There are way too many things going on. The majority of the characters only have a single trait. Goat is horny, girl is flirty, Jimmy is jealous. And that's really about it. Well, okay, Jimmy wants to be a sculptor too. Sculpt that disproportionately crazy
Big, voluptuous
body of hers, yeah! Really though, she's And then you got Matthew, a guy who feels like he should have been more important than he actually was. Honestly, I wish this film would have focused more on Master Jimmy instead, and just cut Matthew from the film altogether. He wasn't necessary. Neither was the goat. They were only there for fanfare and giggles, and that's it. But give them some kind of purpose. Don't just throw them into a movie for no reason at all. Not really. He gives Matthew powers and money, but that's it. The dialogue is trash. The jokes are trash. The English dub voice acting is even more trash. I mean, let's be real. There's only one thing in this movie that isn't trash. The goat utters. What?
Frogger.
Oh, you thought I meant go to church. This movie takes place during a very unpleasant time during European history. It's during an era of generally ugly and unhygienic people.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it!
In a way, the character designs work in favor of the setting and setting. Too bad the plot is trash and the characters are trash. The only reason I checked out this movie to begin with was because of the devil, and that's it. Goat Story. Now, does that mean it's automatically good? No, but it's worth hearing out. And it's exciting to see animated trash in other countries. I legit think that will be a big theme during the 2020s. Let's see what the rest of the world wants to share with us. But what about Goat Story 2? Yeah, there's a sequel. And I did not see it. 'Cause I want to.
Oh my God, I should not have drank.